Right, today we're going to take a look at the NocPix Nite Digital Day and Night Vision Scope that's coming to the market very soon. As you can see, nicely branded box there. It does come supplied in a case with a dual bay charger dock, 1A650 battery and the usual accessories. So this is the scope itself. I have fitted my own style of mounts, inner mounts, and a Weaver accessory rail for a torch. These are not included as standard. What is included on the first batch that's coming to the market is this little IR torch. Now this is a little adjustable spot to float quarter turn with a VCSEL IR, high power emitter and a ball joint quick release torch mount. We'll go into that in a second. So the scope is a traditional tube style design, as are a lot of the scopes these days. Specification wise, we're going to go into in a second, but first of all we're going to take a look at the external design of the scope. So it does have an inline LRF system there, so nothing is going to protrude externally from the scope. It keeps it very neat, inline, nothing obtrusive. Focus adjustment is at the front with a little built-in shark fin into the adjustment lens. Turrets are, as per all tube style designs, normally house a battery and you've got your menu functions. So on the side here you do have a battery compartment that takes a 18650 and there is one internally. Then you've got your turret on the top with your menu access button there, and you also have a button on the side here of this turret. Now currently this is set up to activate the laser rangefinder that ties in with your ballistic calculation, and also a long press activates the recording. Nothing's to say it might change in the future depending on what they do with the software. USB-C port is at the front of this turret there. That's for connecting to the device and charging the battery that's built in. Here we have a smooth zoom. So that goes from the base magnification right up through the digital magnification range like a traditional style tube scope. And then at the back you have your recoil cup and your diopter, and obviously different components in here which we're going to go into now. So right at the front again, lens. This is a 70mm focal length lens with an f2 aperture, so it's longer than the standard 50mm lenses that we used to, so you get a little bit more base magnification on the unit. Focus adjustment we've just covered. Sensor, it is a 12 megapixel 4K ultra resolution 3536 by 3536 sensor with a 2 micron pixel pitch. So this sensor resolution is going to give you 50% more pixel density than a standard 4K resolution sensor. Also within the design of the system, it's a 60Hz refresh rate, so it's nice, seamless, smooth movement when you're recording footage from the night. Base magnification of this unit with a 70mm lens is going to give you 5 times base magnification. Now that goes right up to 40 times digital magnification, utilizing the smooth zoom at the rear. So you've got a nice big magnification range on the unit itself. The rear display is a 1920 by 1200 AMOLED display. It's a nice big crisp display, and it's a circular style design when you look through the actual scope itself. The rangefinder that's built into the top of the lens is a 1200 meter rangefinder, and that incorporates the ballistic calculation within the scope itself. Battery system, as we've just briefly touched on, is an internal battery and an external 18650, which is again a similar style to what a lot of scopes use these days, and that'll give you probably up to about 7 hours of runtime dependent on conditions, Wi-Fi, LRF use, etc. It is currently on the first batch, like we just mentioned, supplied with an IR torch and adjustable bracket, which is on a ball joint on the adjustable side of the mount at the top. You just adjust them screws, slacken it off, position it where you need to, tighten it back up, and the mount is a quick release mount. It comes supplied in that packaged box, but later on maybe the next batches won't include that free. It's just a current offer for the initial first lot that come into the country. Retail price on the Nite is $899 in the UK, so good price for what you're getting for a well-built unit with the lens, the sensor, the LRF, etc., and the nice eye display. So these are arriving in stock. Hopefully, we've been told end of this month, October 2025. Fingers crossed. Massive demand for these scopes. Night vision scopes are always popular, especially something with this style and obviously the performance it's got. So we do have finance on these, and we do have next day shipping when they do come in stock. So take a look at our website and you can pre-order these if you're interested in a NocPix Nite. They are shown on the website. And yeah, so that's just a quick overview, just so people can see a little bit closer some of the functions of the scope first hand if they're interested in buying one. As you can see, nice well-built scope, and it's sort of like I'm sure it's a machined aluminium style finish on the scope itself. And obviously I've put the quick release in a mount, which again, these are good for any traditional tube style. Very quick to mount, nice German engineering, and quickly attached to your scope. But that is the NocPix Nite D70R model, day and night digital scope. Thanks for watching.